Hey, so this is part 2 of where I am telling you guys about the mental illnesses that I have and listing the symptoms, and out of those symptoms pointing out the ones that I have and how severe they are, like from mild, moderate, and severe. Okay, so in the video before this, I went over my borderline personality and schizoaffective disorder. This one, I'm going to do my fibromyalgia and bipolar 2. Okay, so alright. Stupid thing. Common symptoms of fibromyalgia may include pain, severe. Yes, I definitely have. That's like the main thing to me. And that is severe, yes. Anxiety, yes, severe. Concentration and memory problems, severe. Depression, right now, that is moderate. Fatigue, severe. I'm always tired. Headaches, I would say severe because the headache itself normally is mild to moderate, but the fact that I always have headaches, like I keep a headache. I don't remember last time my head didn't hurt. But so because of that, I'm going to say severe. Irritable bowel syndrome, mild. Morning stiffness, severe. Painful menstrual cramps, so painful period cramps, severe. Sleep problems, severe. Numbness and tingling in hands, arms, feet, and legs, moderate. Tender points, severe. Urinary symptoms such as pain or frequency, I don't have that. And then here's a little bit more about fibromyalgia. Somebody asked, is pain the most common symptom of fibromyalgia? And yes, it is. I can tell you it is. But it says yes. Widespread pain is characteristic of more than 97% of patients with fibromyalgia. In fact, pain is usually what forces a person with fibromyalgia to see his or her doctor. And yes, that is true. I didn't get diagnosed with this for a really long time, but every time I went to my doctor, I would always tell her, I'm in pain all the time and I don't know why. And I don't know, she never diagnosed it. I don't know if she just didn't think about it, which really is weird because she was the first one. She was the first one that diagnosed me with anything at all, which back then they recognized it just as depression because I was a kid, and they were like, well, you know, she's not going to have anything else, she's just a teenager and she's just depressed. No, bitches, no, there was other shit going on. But yeah, anyways, unlike the joint pain of arthritis, fibromyalgia pain is felt over the entire body, definitely. The pain can be a deep, sharp, dull throbbing or aching, and is pain that's felt in the muscles, tendons, and ligaments around the joints. The pain has been described as tender, aching, throbbing, sore, burning, and gnawing. I have a lot of tender, burning, aching, and gnawing pain. Not really throbbing or, well, I guess sore. I'm always sore when I wake up in the morning, but, do painful tender points accompany fibromyalgia pain? Yes. Definitely for me. I hate when someone pokes me because it hurts so bad, like so bad, and people just don't understand. They're like, that didn't hurt. I'm like, yes, it fucking did, you asshole. Anyways, along with the deep muscle soreness and body aches, people with fibromyalgia may have painful tender points or localized areas of tenderness around their joints that hurt when pressed with a finger. See, it's right there. I've never even read this before, but it's right there. It's the tissue around the joints rather than the joints themselves that hurt. These tender points are often not areas of deep pain. Instead, they are superficial, located under the surface of the skin. Like if someone just pokes me right here right now, like it could probably cause me to cry because it hurts so bad right now. The location of tender points is not random. That's true. Because I always hurt in the same places. If you apply pressure to tender points on a person without fibromyalgia, he or she would just feel pressure. For a person with fibromyalgia, pressing the tender points can be extremely painful. So if I ever meet any of you, that tells you right there, do not fucking poke me. That is the one thing that just pisses me off. Fatigue. Fatigue is a big symptom of this, along with the pain. It says with fibromyalgia, and I'll tell you again which one of these I experience. With fibromyalgia, you may feel fatigue on arising in the morning, on waking up in the morning. Yes, every single day. Fatigue after mild activity such as grocery shopping or cooking dinner, definitely. Too fatigued to start a project such as folding clothes or ironing, yes. I tend to hang clothes because it's faster and it doesn't, I don't know, it's easier. Too fatigued to exercise, yes. More fatigued after exercise, yes. Too fatigued for sex. I don't know. Too fatigued to function adequately at work. Sometimes, yeah. Sorry, my nose is bugging me. Okay. Close. But yeah, so I'm not going to go over fibromyalgia anymore. If you want to know more about it, you can look it up. WebMD has a ton of information on it. I didn't even realize how much they had. But yeah, so now I'm going to move on to bipolar 2. This is so retarded. Well, really, here, I'll just tell you all this. A lot of my bipolar symptoms are the same as my schizoaffective symptoms. which are in the other video in part 1. But yeah, so that's why I don't understand why they diagnosed me with 2 separate things when they could have just done schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type. Which it may actually just be under schizoaffective disorder like that, and maybe they just added the other one on for some reason. I don't know. But yeah. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna go to PTSD. For those of you that don't know, that's post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm just going to click on the first one. Alright. Where are the symptoms? Okay. Okay, so this is weird. Oh, here it is. Okay. Symptoms of PTSD. The main symptoms of PTSD are flashbacks, emotional detachment, and jumpiness. Yeah. Flashbacks. Imagine experiencing the most terrifying horror movie you've ever seen playing over and over in your mind. You can't make the images go away. These are the flashbacks so commonly associated with PTSD and usually are thought of in connection with combat veterans in war, but actually a lot more people than veterans have this. Flashbacks take the person out of reality. They're truly living the experience over again. And yes, that's true. Emotional detachment. Emotional detachment is a second symptom of PTSD, which is often not as obvious outwardly to anyone other than the person experiencing it. For these people, their emotional symptoms are in overdrive. They have had a hard time being a loving family member. Yeah. They avoid activities, places, and people associated with the traumatic event. Definitely. They are simply drained emotionally and have trouble functioning every day. Yeah. And that actually, sometimes I think that it makes some of my other illnesses worse, or I don't know if those are actually making this worse. I can't really tell. And then jumpiness. Any sudden noise might startle you, but for someone with PTSD, that noise would make them practically jump out of their skin. These people might overreact to small things and have difficulty concentrating, which would affect their job performance. They may always be looking around as if searching their environment for danger. Trouble falling asleep or staying asleep in this high state of arousal is also a common consequence. And yeah, that's true. I am really jumpy some days, more than others. Yeah, and I do look around a lot. Kind of paranoid, which, yeah. So yeah, that's PTSD. I think that means I've gone over all of them. So now I'm just going to quickly tell you the medications I'm on, and the milligrams, even though I'm not able to take my medicine right now, because I did get my medicine for free, because I didn't have insurance or a job. But now, I have a job but no insurance, and before I had insurance and no job, and they wanted me to pay for the services because I had insurance, but I couldn't because I didn't have a job, and now I have a job but no insurance, so I can't pay for it by itself. But anyways, the medication I'm supposed to be on and was working, it was doing better than others, but was still just alright. It only made things a little bit easier, but it didn't really help a lot. But anyways, they were Risperdal, 2 milligrams in the morning and 2 milligrams at night. Depakote, 250 milligrams in the morning and 500 milligrams at night. And then Trazodone, 150 milligrams at night. And the Depakote is a mood stabilizer. The Risperdal is antipsychotic, and the Trazodone was for depression and chronic pain, so like with the fibromyalgia. I still have some Trazodone left, because I save it for when my pain is really, really bad, because I know right now I can't get more, but I don't have much left anymore, so yeah, that sucks, but oh well. But yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll probably do another video later because I'm working all day and I'm going to be bored. So, yeah. So yeah, bye.